I'm sure there's a joke here somewhere about a policewoman volunteering for solitary confinement, but by lunchtime my brain was just not functioning properly. I was acutely aware of what was immediately and copiously available to eat, and even more aware of how off limits it all was. I decided to jump into the lion's den and visit Kamal, who runs my local Indian takeaway. Would I emerge with my fast or my dignity intact? How do you find it all when you're having to prepare all this amazing food? Do you not get tempted?
Yeah, because when they fast, first few days is a bit difficult, and after a few days they get used to it.
They get used to it.
Yeah.
Ershad thought it was a bad idea. The sight of food he felt would not be good for me on my first day fasting. But it wasn't the hunger that was hurting, it was the headache.
I feel like my head is in a vice. That is how painful my headache is. Do you think God would let me have some Nurofen? I need something to do to keep my mind off food, and not so much food. I'm not hungry at all, actually. It's just, I'm just really, really dehydrated.
Why don't you read some Quran or something?
I don't have a Quran.
Should we go and get a Quran?
I'm not going to be able to read it if it's in Arabic.
Oh, we'll get one in English.
Could do. I'd probably prefer to go to the cinema, to be honest.
Alright, okay. Should we go and watch The Dark Knight?
Let's do that. That'd be nice.
Alright, okay.
And then we could do something we'll do some stuff afterwards.
Let us have lunch here.
Oh, what? Why can't you just... I just thought that you're not even showing any empathy with me. I thought you'd be at least holding off your eating today as well.
The funny thing about Ramadan is that unless one connects to fasting spiritually, the only gain is hunger and pain. I realised contemplating creation would take me out of my corporeal cul-de-sac, but I didn't know if I believed in creation. For me, the road of reflection was leading to a lovely lamb Rogan Josh. By the time Ershad had had his lunch, going to the cinema was quite frankly the last thing on my mind.
You look fed up.
I just feel quite tired, and I do feel quite my headache's getting really, really quite bad. And I feel weirdly feel a bit sick, but I'm just finding it quite hard.
But that's the point.
Well, if that's the point, then the point's been made. I am finding it hard. Dunno, jazz hands, it's all.